And it's a good morning. It's a good morning to all of you. I slept late this morning. I don't like to sleep late because when I sleep till late, all my joints feel like they've started seizing up. Then it takes a while for me to get all unseized. But so this morning I'm here to show you my Bobbin Winder. It's Hema Pro. That's the name of this Bobbin Winder. And it was a Christmas gift from a dear subscriber, Kathy Cole. And I appreciate this more than you would ever know because this was at the top of my wish list. And so I had ordered some of this multicolored thread so that I could, because this is what I wanted, because I saw somebody else with it, and when I seen somebody else with it, then I had to have it myself. This is even the kind of bobbin winder I really wanted because you can use the big spool on it. And so I guess this is like a protective little plastic. I'll pull that off there. And okay, there's a start and a stop button. There's a light on, red light there showing that the power is on. And then we guide. See, I know this works because I already tried it out on some other. Okay, let's see. Now, how did I say that went? Okay, it goes up here into this thread guide up here, this little hook thing. It's a little bit loose here only because it's actually made to be able to, well, I don't know why it's a little loose. Wait a minute. Let me see if I twist it another twist or two. Well, I think it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so I first put that thread up into that beautiful thread back into the okay, and then into the thread guide, and then put it through the tension. And this is a nice thing that it's got a tension on there too, that you can actually adjust the tension. And then you take the empty bobbin, and it said to wrap it around the bobbin 2 or 3 times, but I don't ever do it that way. I always put the thread through that little hole. There's, I think, always a little hole. All of them that I've ever had has had a little hole. And then that's it. See? Okay, so then I push, I hold on to this little thread that's coming through the little hole. Hope I got that right. And I just let it wind a little bit, and then I go ahead and cut. How'd I do that? How did I do that? How did I make this big fat mess here? Okay, then you cut this off and you start over. When you do something absolutely silly, this goes into it goes into high speed mode, I guess, is what it does. And I didn't, okay, so I'm starting over, see? Put that down in there. Maybe that's why, okay, maybe that's why they want you to, oh, wait a minute, now I don't have it through the tension. Tension. Wait a minute. Okay. Up through here, and then down through the tension. And then in here through the through that little hole in the bobbin. And then, okay, let's see, start, stop. It did it again. Okay, maybe I have to do like they say you have to do it. Okay, I'll do it like they say you have to do it. Cut that off there because I made a knot in there again. Throw that one over there. Okay, they say to go ahead and... But then which way does it... Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. But I don't know which way to run the tension then. Run the... Would I run it clockwise or counterclockwise? Let me see. Oh, now it's not... I think I have to start this over. This is not... Oh, good grief. Through the tension. Maybe it goes through the tension first. And then through this. No, that wouldn't be right. That couldn't be right because it just... It's not... Okay, now. Through this thread guide. And then through the tension. And I would think that it goes this way. Yes. Okay. And then up through. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I go through here just a tad and then wrap it a couple times like this. But then I don't know if I should have went the other way. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Wait a minute here. Start. Oh. Wait a minute. It came out of the tension. Okay. Okay. Why did it come up? Oh. I see now. I see now. Okay. There is a here, then there is a thread guide right here on this side hiding from me. Okay, thread guide, it was hiding from me. And then go around the tension. It came with directions, and I read the directions. But that was before I got this spool of thread. Okay, now let's try again. Scene 1, take 4. Okay. Now, put that in there. And now the tension is right. Oh, now it is winding that bobbin like, holy smokes. That's, no, I can't eat them. I'm sorry, thank you though. Because I just can't eat them. Okay. Thank you. I can't eat sausage. Okay. There you go. And then my husband just come in here with sausage biscuits, but I can't eat sausage. Give me the heartburn. He was kind to do that though. But look at there. Now I have that bobbin all wound with that beautiful thread. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to put another one on, and I will be able to get yeah, now it's working like I thought it should work. And this winds them fast. Yeah, now that I did it right. The thing is, see, you have to kind of read the directions and then remember them. Okay, see, I had that little piece of thread up there that I see. So there's two filled up. And what I like to do is to get me a bunch of filled up ones. And I love this thread that's variegated because then whatever color I use it with, it works just fine. So I just put a little bit of the thread through the hole in the top of the bobbin and then stick it on the spindle. Just the tiniest bit of thread up there. And then you're supposed to hold on to it. See? I didn't hold on to it. There. Oopsie daisies. Then we get this in here again like this way. Okay, put it back on the spindle. Hold on, Lizzie. And there it goes. See, the green light comes on while it's winding. No, yeah, that's it. But see, then it'll automatically stop when it's done. See that little piece that I had sticking up there that I held? I'll just snip that off now. Snip my thread. Look at how pretty that looks with all them colors. I love it. I think it's just a rainbow delight. And so then I'll go with another one. And look at this, how quickly I can do this. My bobbin winder on my sewing machine, it does work okay, but there was something going haywire with it because the bobbin, it would slip, it just, something was slipping, sort of like my mind. And so this is like a lifesaver. Start, and it came out. Stop. So I keep trying to make my foot do something, but my foot doesn't work on this because it's not a sewing machine. Okay, so let's see. Now, start. Look how nice that works. Whoopsie. It just goes so fast. Clip that little thread off. There. See there? I got 4 bobbins wound up. 3 over there that I got to take the thread off because I was making a mistake. Mistake. Put that through that little hole. Put it through the hole. Well, let's try the hole on the other side. There we go. Magic. There we go. Now, push that down on there. Fits tight on there. And there's nothing you have to push up against it either. And there is a cutter right here, but I'd rather just use my scissors. I could use that cutter, I guess, but I just use the scissors. Okay, let me see. That is just fun to watch. It's like entertainment. Entertainment tonight. I'm moving the camera a little closer. I think I am. Just a minute. Okay. There we go. Got a shadow. The shadow nose. Oh, it's from that lamp and then the shadow. Okay. Now, as long as it's not a ghost. Okay. See there? Now there's another one. Filled, filled, filled. That's 5 bobbins filled. Okay, so now See, I went from the thread, from the spool, through this little thread guide on this side, and then around the tension, and then into the empty bobbin. I put that thread through the little hole in the bobbin. I pull it through a couple inches, and hang on tight, and start. And then those couple inches that I was holding on it, once it spun around a few revolutions there, it just wound that little piece of thread up, so I'll be able to snip it off. But it does go clockwise, holding it this way anyway. If you had the thing turn around, it goes counterclockwise. And see how this thread cutter works here. Oh yeah, it cuts that just nice. You really don't need a pair of scissors because you got a little thread cutter here. And then you get another, what do I have? I got a few more empty bobbins. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th bobbin, not counting those 3 that I messed up because I didn't have it in the thread guide. So see, I teach you what not to do. Put that on there, hold on to that thread, hit the start button. Take a sip of your coffee. I'm just going to sew everything with this color thread. This kind of multicolored thread. Then, see there? That's full. Here's another empty one. And my thread went off down the rabbit hole. Oh, here it is. Now, we got it. We got it now. This is a different kind of a bobbin because this one's got a different kind of hole in it. My bucket's got a hole in it. A bucket's got a hole in it. Okay. And then we got to get that through that hole. Do you hear my brain concentrating on getting it through this hole? If you hear a little crackling sound, that's my brain. Why is it not want to go through that hole? That hole? Wonder what happens if you... No, that wouldn't work. Wonder what does happen if you... That's not a hole. Maybe this is the hole on this side. Just a minute, I'm concentrating. Oh, that time it went through. This is not a hole. That's just a pretend hole on that side. It's just an image of a hole, but it's not a hole. This side's got the hole. Oh, good grief, Elizabeth. Things they do just to confuse me. It's them they people, you know. They. You know how often we refer to they? We don't even have a clue who they are. See there, all I have to do is chill here, and it's just a winding. Yeah. See there? That's cool. Take my little nippers. Yeah, it's got that thread cutter, but just like on my sewing machine, I hardly ever use this thread cutter. I just don't use it for some odd, crazy reason. I got 7 spools, 7 bobbins filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I got 2 more empty ones in here. 2 more empty ones. Okay, so let's pull that thread. And Kathy, I love this thing. Thank you so very much, Kathy. You have made my life a breeze. My life is now a breeze. A breeze. A breeze life. These things aren't cheap either. Good grief. This is amazing. See there? It just turns off by itself. I'll just snip that little extra thread off, snip it right there in the middle, put this right here in my my box, and then I have one more empty spool, well, empty more bobbin. Well, I'll have a couple more empty bobbins once I pull that thread off those others. Them up. What am I doing? See that, how life goes here? Oh. Get up there. Oh, geez. Yeah. Now, if you're younger, this will all work better. Everything works better when you're young. When you start getting elderly, well, constantly trying to get back out of the rabbit hole. It's a constant struggle. Look at that go on there. And I just love that thread. But, well, like my little wrap here. See how it's just all of them colors? This matches this thread. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and so there you go. That is my story of a lifetime. Move this back here. And moving the camera. And so it's like the big deep wave in the ship. And so anyway, that's my what did we call it? Himapro automatic bobbin winder. See that? Thank you, Kathy. You are like Santa Claus. So then there's I'll pull this off of here, and this. Then I'm going to put this thread onto my sewing machine, which it doesn't fit on the sewing machine, but I got a rigged up my Papa made me a thing that will hold that kind of thread onto my sewing machine. So this is like perfect. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so, see, now I have 10 spools. 10 spools in here on bobbins. And these are my 3 failed ones at first. I got to pull them. There's not much thread on them, but it's all wound up and in a knot because I didn't have the thingies. Well, I'll fix that in a minute. But I like when my bobbin runs out on the machine because they seem to run out so quickly. And then you can just stop what you're doing, switch out the bobbin, and then carry on with what you're doing. And so that's it. And so I got them. I got to fix them. And see, since it's still early in the morning and I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to be making a quilt square, though. I do know that. And I hope... I think I'm going to play with Etsy a little bit and see if I remember how to list things on Etsy. I think I can. And but I also have, I have a Facebook site that's called Scrap and Lizzie, just my own personal, like a little site. I could put them on there too. And I'll let you know how I get these kits up. But I got to work on the kits today. That'll wake up some. I'm not really awake yet. There was something else I wanted. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a bowl cozy. I want to do a bowl. I was asked to do a video on a bowl cozy. And so I'm going to do that too. In fact, I think I got bowl cozy supplies right here. So I'll do that on another video a little bit later on. A little bit later on today. I gotta wake up some though. I don't know, it takes me a while to wake up, especially when I sleep too long, and I did sleep too long. I like to sleep 3 or 4 hours and wake up and be up 3 or 4 hours and then go back to sleep 3 or 4 hours. Then I'm all energetic and stuff. But okay, so I'm gonna just read. Did you see that? Another book. My journal fell. Okay. I'm going to go back into this one that I got yesterday. And I'm just going to open the book, and it says, learn to rest so your life will be blessed. We all need short vacations. In life's fast and maddening race, an interlude of quietness from the constant jet age pace. So when your day is pressure-packed and your hours are all so few, just close your eyes and meditate and let God talk to you. For when we keep on pushing, we're not following in God's way. We are foolish, selfish robots, mechanized to fill each day with unimportant trivia that makes life more complex and even gives us greater problems to irritate and vex. So when your nervous network becomes a tangled mess, just close your eyes in silent prayer and ask the Lord to bless. Each thought that you are thinking, each decision you must make, as well as every word you speak and every step you take. For only by the grace of God can we gain self-control, and only meditative thoughts can restore your peace of soul. Very good. Yeah, I gotta write that date. I'm gonna just start this. What is today's the 5th? It's January 5th, 2021. I want to kind of keep track of what day I read these. Okay. So anyhow, thank you so much, Stephanie, for this book. I'll put that up there. But I've got 3 Helen Steiner Rice books right up here. And then I have 1 in my craft room. So, but I got a lot of books to read from these days. And so, which is good because I love to read positive things because you can get yourself in a turmoil in the mind. And, sometimes then all it takes is just a little reading, just a little reminder that you're not alone, that you're not alone, that you're not alone. All right, I'm gonna start sewing something. I gotta shake the cobwebs out of my head. I don't know, I got cobwebs all in my head this morning, but I want to work on stuff, on sewing. I'm gonna sew something, even if it's wrong. I'm gonna sew something. Maybe I'll redress my mannequin back there. Maybe she needs... Oh, I do need to get her a shawl on because I do think she's cold. Her name is Eily Esther Wilhelmina. Yeah. She's my friend. Everybody has to have a friend. Okay, God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video when I'm more awake. God bless.